since I really don't think it's a big deal.
Okay, so it's now recording.
Okay.
If we're ready. I'm gonna pause.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Alright, you guys good then?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, one second. Okay. Welcome to this will be the QR code update. It'll be myself, Jose, Megan, Connor, and Magnum. Next slide, please. Because of a grant received by the Business Management and Entrepreneur Program, in 2016, students in the BUSM 265 class developed a tour to increase navigation support for new and continuous students. This tour is made up of QR codes. These codes are posted on all buildings and locations for easy access. To use these codes, students will use their phone cameras to scan it. Once they scan, they have access to a lot of information about the location that they're at. All locations are located on the website. On the website, students will find pictures and map layouts to further navigate them. Last time this tour was updated, it was the year of 2017. 4 years later, me, Megan, Magnum, and Connor worked as a team to improve this tour. Our goal is to update everything that was needed to provide an up-to-date navigation. Next slide, please. Okay, setting our team up has got to be the most important part of our project. In this process, we had the chance to set team goals. Setting goals boosted member engagement, productivity, and retention. Setting up the team allowed every member of the team to understand the role in the overall strategy. Unsurprisingly, it improves efficiency. After the team was set up and had reliable members, tasks were assigned in advance. When the members were assigned to the task and the goals for the task were expressed, all tasks were done before the due date. The tasks were create the team charter, find the broken links, take updated pictures, find locations that needed new QR codes, update the tour with new map layouts for remodel and new buildings, and create new descriptions for all links. There were due dates weekly, and all active members were able to accomplish them. Next, please. Planning meeting. It is important to plan meetings throughout the project. Planning a meeting minimizes stress, it inspires confidence, it drives communication, and it unites and focuses the team. It has helped us so much from all the confusion. Some of our meetings was sort of an approval from Robin when she was in it, um, because she gave us the sign that we were on the right track. We believe that our project was organized and efficient because of our meetings, especially when there were times where we didn't know if we would make it. But with everyone having a form of communication, plans were made to move forward in the project. These meetings were planned in advance, so everyone was able to attend. With sports, work, and school, everyone had different availability times, but with good communication, we were able to successfully have an efficient meeting. Next slide, please. Active, non-active members. So in the team charter, we put in all the active members, and there we added tasks to them. There was good communication with the active members. Throughout the project, we had to rule out some non-active members. That way, we can all regather and finish strong. Even if we picked up a lot of slack, the active members were able to finished successfully with all the communication that we had. Next slide, please.
My turn now. So some of the challenges that we faced throughout the project, there wasn't a lot. We had pretty good communication throughout the project, but there was a few inactive members causing other members to kind of pick up the slack on some of the unassigned work. Coordinating with others outside the group, it's trying to coordinate with the group, trying to make sure everybody's schedules matched up, and also trying to work out times that everyone could get together for our Zoom meetings. There were times that not everyone could make the Zoom meetings, but it seemed that the active members were still able to communicate and watch the recordings, stay up to date with the rest of the group. Understanding the content requirements, at times there was some confusion, but again, through active communication, we were able to work out those kinks and move forward with the project. Next slide. So the things that went as planned, we worked really well as a team. We met all of our due dates on time. We finished the project on time, held and followed through with all of our meetings that we had scheduled. We coordinated everything with Robin, and there was active communication with Robin through all of the active members as well. We followed all the rules and guidelines for the project, and our task delegation actually worked out really well. We were all able to do things that fit our schedules and worked out with our schedules a little bit easier, so the task delegation honestly helped out a lot. Go to the next slide. So the risks that came along with the QR code tour update, some of the buildings could collapse at any time. Information can be mixed up while updating the codes, basically clicking a code and pulling up the wrong building, location, information, stuff like that. Always there's the risk of technology malfunctions. Some members, there was obviously the risk of people not cooperating and communicating, which we did run into, unfortunately, but other risks were the press release couldn't pass or wouldn't meet its due date. Another one was we didn't receive the codes in time. That was kind of scary. We released everything and didn't have any codes to go with the project. Another risk was the codes didn't leak to the correct location, like I said, and then also that the QR codes are not allowed anymore. So there were several risks involved in the project, but fortunately we were able to dodge and avoid most of those. So next.
So a couple of things, or a few things that we could have done differently was held some meetings face to face. Could have eliminated the online communication that we had to do. And it also, I feel like it would be, kind of less confusion. We're talking face to face rather than having to wait for people to respond. Whether it takes them an hour, 5 minutes, or a couple days, it would just be a lot quicker and easier for us to kind of work some stuff out. And then, kind of what I just touched on, just we should have had more than one way to communicate besides email or the inbox on Canvas. Kind of maybe some phone numbers would have been good, or I think there's some sort of communication apps that we could have had, maybe just something to help us out, just other than Canvas. Some things that we would do the same for next group work. our task delegation went smoothly. Everyone knew what they were doing, and I worked out well. Picking up each other's work, us four worked as a team pretty well, and we could, pick up the slack for the other two that didn't participate at all. So that was good. We met our due dates on time every week. Our project finished on time, which was great. We followed all the rules and the guidelines, not only that Robin gave us, but through CSI and just kind of all the security guidelines and stuff. That was followed just fine. And then our team was great. I think we all could say that we worked together well, and if we had to do another project together online, that with the way we work together, that I think our team members would be great for the next project as well. And then what we accomplished, so all the broken links were found and fixed. Megan went around and updated pictures all around the campus, which was great. Maps and the floor layouts were found. Some buildings were remodeled and needed new maps and floor layouts, and those were found and updated, which was perfect. We got the new codes ordered, and I'm not quite sure when those will be in, but they'll be ordered and put up here soon, which would be great for the current students and people who are visiting. All the website information is up to date and should be running smoothly. And then the new codes are soon to be up, and they're going to be working super well and helping everybody at CSI hopefully make their day easier and more functional.
And then this is just a copy of the flyer that we created to go along with the press release to put up around the campus, letting people know that the QR codes are updated, kind of more also as a reminder that there is a QR code. I don't know that everyone on campus is aware that we even have a QR code tour. So this is just kind of an update / announcement, just kind of letting everyone know that everything should be up and running by it says December 1st was the release date. That was what we were shooting for. So that was just kind of the flyer that we put together to let everyone know. And it should be up around campus shortly too. And that should be the end of our recording for the QR code updates. Attended tonight was Megan, Jose, and Magna.
Perfect.
All being recorded.